Hey guys, welcome. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had an awesome day today. We're going to be finishing up, I think. At least we're getting the distinct feeling that we're going to be finishing up Busted Sun tonight. As surmised throughout the playthrough, Aubrey turned out to not be who we thought he was. Excuse me.
We got a host. Welcome,
Thank you,
everyone.
Misbehave. Thank you for the host. Welcome, everybody from the Hive. Happy Tuesday. So, yes, Aubrey turned out to be a schmuck. Another one of those disgruntled people that had something stolen from him, so he tries to steal it back, and he tried to kill me, and I got away with the help of Mr. Tesla. And that's essentially where we ended up at the end of the stream on Saturday. So, we are in Chapter 8. I don't know how many chapters there are in the game. So, what are we going to do when we're done? Assuming that we do finish it tonight, indeed. It will depend what we do next tonight. If anything else, will depend on how much time we have left. If we have at least half an hour left, what we may do is we may do some more Wolfson, which is what we played last night. For Mix It Up Monday. And enjoyed that very much so far. So we may do a little bit more of that with whatever time we have left. If it's only like 15 or 20 minutes, and we're not going to bother, we'll just end the stream early. So, all right. So, Chapter 8. And cheers, everybody. I'm drinking. I guess I don't know if this is a limited time or not. This new bottled flavor, I guess, that's in the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, but this is California Raspberry, which I love in the machines, in like restaurants and movie theaters and stuff like that. So it only comes in 4 bottles, 12-ounce bottles. So that's the last one I have too, by the way. It's really hard to find. I didn't even know they were a thing, but Purple Bacon had mentioned. I guess it was sometime in the middle of last week. She found the peach flavored ones where she lived, and she mentioned it on one of her streams. So I went to the Coke website. Chapter 8, The Flowers of Persephone. Went to their website and found out that they also had the raspberry there. And they also have a page on the site where you can look for stores where you can get it from. And I had to go do a little bit of digging around, if you will. But I was able to find it. All right. Now what? Let's do this!
Ada once warned me about the stubbornness of her sister. As always, I should have listened. I did not foresee you being able to journey halfway across the Helios, even despite
He
my
did
own
try to
efforts
stop us.
prevent it.
That lockdown.
And because of that failure, my failure, Ada is lost to us. Aubrey opened doors that has allowed the contamination to spread. He is currently on his way to the tower, where he will attempt to use your sister's research to close the rift. But I fear that he will be unable to grasp the immensity of Ada's work, and thus make a bad situation much worse. I am therefore on my way to do what I can to fix this, and in the process, reclaim Ada's research. I would tell you to stay where you are, in a relative safety.
But it's not going to do any
but
good.
I'm fairly sure that won't happen.
Thank you.
Damn right.
We may be too late to save Ada's life, but we are not too late to save her legacy. I will be in touch.
I guess he patched me up. At the very least. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Ada once warned me about the stubbornness of her sister. Oh, okay. That's what he just said. Okay, gotcha. He left her a note. Determine where you are to find a way to confront Aubrey. obviously in some kind of medical bay. This. What are we looking for here? 5 documents or letters or something of that nature.
I promised Ada I'd get her research, and I did. I promised Aubrey I'd get him out, and I did. Now what has all that work given me? A broken rib and a concussion. At least I promised Aubrey I'd kill him. So let's see how that goes.
There we go, surgery. Okay. I wonder how much running we're gonna have to do from here on out. There's obviously no combat. Lungs augmentation, okay. Lung augmentation device for increased human stamina. Am I gonna get that? Somehow. Splice it in. Like Mark Watney doing surgery on myself. Stairs over that way. That is obviously the way forward.
That's the surgery room.
Oh, is that the surgery room? Where Aubrey or Ada was killed?
What?
Like it?
She's gone.
Together they hold the keys to everything. You can fix this.
Yeah, that's the scene where she was killed.
Promise me. Promise me, Rose. No.
Before where it gets the glass.
Wait, is that me?
It didn't look like it was going that way, but it gives me the option to check something. I'm gonna check it. Nikola Tesla, animal lover. With the help of our friends, we are moving towards a better future for us all. Happy almost Wednesday!
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave
Cake!
before the cake's cut?
That is me. Carrying Ada. But how can that be?
Fertilizer, specialized fertilizer to create massive plants. Another mail slot. What we got here? Helios internal tube system. Past, present, and future, all part of the same fabric. It just needs to be just needs us to restitch it. What's up, AP? How's it going? Things are good. I think I'm just about fully recovered from being sick. Little tiny bit of coughing left, but
How can I have been here in the past?
not much. Strep throat stuff's all gone. Started to say something and then poof, it just immediately left my brain.
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna use all the power of my brain.
Adult? Oh, what do you mean? You're talking about the Homer thing. I did that. I don't see anything that
I didn't board the Helios knowing what would happen, only that pursuing my research could change the world. And we did! Just not in the way I'd imagined. Not yet, anyway.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, misbehave is right. No, a lot of chatbots give you the capability to put commands on a timer to have those things pop up occasionally. And those are completely defined by the streamer, by me or misbehave or whoever. And that just happened to be the next one in line when one needed to be popped up, so. Yeah, I figured that was a good one to. I've had that one for a while.
Everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear. You've always tried to protect me, my big sister, but this was meant to be.
Used for, whenever we get stuck, or it would have been a good place to use it. That night that we were trying to figure out the one rotating puzzle thing that Trombone was giving us a hand with, that would have been a good night to use that one.
I know little of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you. Your sister.
Mwah.
I'll be back for you.
I'll be back.
It's going to work, Ada. I promise. You're right, Ada. None of this makes any sense right now. What were those flashes? Past?
Probably.
Present?
Yes.
Or future? And when did I carry you here? There's so many questions. Still, I will keep my promise. I will get your research back. Hopefully, they hold the answers.
Rose, how are your wounds? I'm afraid I'm not much of a doctor, but I did what I could to mend...
I'm fine. If this is some weak attempt at keeping me from reclaiming Ada's research, then think again.
On the contrary, I'm counting on your assistance. In fact, so is Ada.
What do you mean Ada is counting on me? Ada is gone.
Ada is dead, but she isn't gone. Her research into multiple time dimensions and exposure to the rift has changed things. Irreversibly so. She has triggered an event cascade that even I am trying to fully comprehend. But her research holds the keys to everything.
So she said. Just help me get those notebooks back.
That I shall. We will coordinate on how to best deal with Aubrey once you reach the tower. Tesla out.
Tesla out. Oh, what I was going to say, you know, those that frequent my channels, and on Discord as well, you know, I'm willing to help anybody, you know, with their setups and helping them understand stuff, and you know, I even have channels in my Discord where I essentially give information and some of the tools that I use. Tell people what I use to do my stuff. Chrissy, thank you for the host. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're here. You know, sound effects as well. You know, I share my sound effects with whoever wants them. I've got a channel in there that has a bunch of them free for the taking. I mean, I didn't make them, so if anybody wants anything, they can have it. Hey, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. Okay, where the hell
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
Gandalf. Bubbly. Armor. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of puzzle in here. Defense, insect attack, pathogen attack, cold heat. See, I don't know if those chemical, I forget what they're called, not diagrams, I don't think, the structures. Those are actually legit ones, or they're just made up. Bones might know. He does a lot of chemical stuff. Okay. Mechanical implants for muscles. Replace human muscle tissue. Let's look around down here first before we go up any stairs. some more of the blue stuff, which is not good. Because that's, what were we calling them the other day? Blue man group with a light bulb in their mouth that wants to eat our face. Those bad guys, I guess. Oh, not much farther to go. Okay. Side over here looks like. Doesn't look like it's blocked. Very linear path. Four. Brainwave improvements. Project to create resonance with brain synapses to promote clearer thinking. Sure, let's hit the switch. We don't know what it does, but... Move off to the side, please, just in case.
Ah, so the generator only stays on for a limited amount of time. Fine. I'll be faster.
Faster for what? Okay. Oh, we never did turn this way. Alright, let's look around over here first. Another switch back there. The generator is rigged to keep the emergency doors open for a short time. Pull the lever and run! Break the quarantine.
Break the quarantine. Finally, someone with sense.
Oh, let's look around first. Another switch there. Don't know if it's the one we're supposed to interact with or not, though. Alright, so it looks like we gotta run all the way over here and hit that switch before the generator turns off. Get on your track shoes. Okay. Oh, the door was right there. Woo! Well, at least there seems to be plenty of time to get over to it. More of this blue shit. red. Alright, so we can't get to it. Or it's not available to be turned on.
Okay, let's see if I can find that rail station to take me to the tower.
Switch. Stairs first. See if there's. All right, that's blocked. So all right, so they're gonna be maybe it's right here. Another door. Really? Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, see? Blue man group with a light bulb in his mouth that wants to eat my face. Okay, so whoa, where was I supposed to go? Can't go up the stairs. That door didn't open there. One of them did. Unless I gotta go. Oh, I guess I have to go down. Alright. I didn't see that. Okay, let's do a little bit of scouting here. Okay, so that's a dead end. Okay, another switch. Alright, that might be the one that we have to hit. Okay, so it looks like we just have to get down. We just have to get down here. Hit that. And if it's like any of the other sequences, you don't have a whole lot of room for error. Really? Okay. Maybe I have to continue past that switch. Hit the switch and just keep running. God. I hate trial and error shit like this. Alright, let's take a look down here again real quick. We'll just go down to this first flight here. Alright, so we hit that. And we keep moving. And then where do we go? This kind of thing here. Some of the puzzles and some of these chase sequences. Are some of the biggest complaints. People had about the game. I guess there's doors here. Busted, so alright, so I'm gonna, I guess, just hit the switch, run on by it, and try and go in there. Looks like about the only option that we have. Circuit diagrams too. An open doorway there.
I'm back.
I'm back. Did you do I'll be back? If you did, I completely missed it. No, it's fine. No worries. No worries at all.
Almost there. The station should be just up ahead.
Floor's gonna collapse, and we're gonna fall down somewhere dark, and then we're gonna have to... Yeah. Continue onwards. We've rewired the rail system. Break the quarantine. Okay. All right, cool. Ballet aboard the Helios. Okay, rail cart. To the Tesla Tower. I said this the other day. It is definitely a pretty game. Alright, so we're moving back towards the back again. Tesla Tower, I think that's number 7, isn't it? Yes. 7, that little thing looks like a beaker sticking out the top. Yeah, unfortunately there's not... That's just part of the lore.
Looks like a few made it out. Good on you, people from the past.
Yeah. You haven't seen that much of it in the second half of the game, but in the first half of the game we saw it a lot, where Tesla and Edison, and you see this through like notes and stuff. You don't really see it, you know, in any kind of character interaction, but you know, there, as the description there says, they're like the two prominent scientists of the time or whatever. And they're constantly accusing each other of stealing from each other. So, you know, that kind of thing. Sending spies and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Pull the switch to call the rail cart. Evacuate. But yes. Yep. Absolutely can. Sounds like gnats. But yes, I love the... It's kind of got that Bioshocky feel to it, right? With Rapture. Alright. Let's call the rail car. Oh, damn, something actually worked. We're along for the ride. Oh man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this stuff is very cool. Oh, end of the chapter, I guess. High back seats. Yeah, we're actually on a ship in the Atlantic called Helios. The Path of Ares. Chapter 9.
Doesn't look good.
Please. See them people.
Rose, have you arrived?
Yeah. I'm heading towards the tower now. What the hell is happening?
Aubrey is channeling power from all over the Helios in a hopeless attempt to close the rift. He's just making it worse. Exotic energy is leaking everywhere. We
That's
need
the
to
blue
get
stuff.
up there before it's too late. Go through the base entrance towards the tower. Continue up until you find a large equipment elevator. Use it to the top of the tower and stop Aubrey.
As good a plan as any, I
Yes? Then what?
Then you keep Aubrey in check while I use your sister's research to close the rift properly.
Properly.
Don't have much time. Please hurry.
Well, thank you, AP. I appreciate that. I'm one of those people that I'm willing to sacrifice frame rate for visuals. I am perfectly fine with stuff running at 30 frames a second, or even 60 if I can get 4K and HDR. I know some people will, you know, there are, of course, there's probably multiplayer people that feel this way too. It's, you know, it's all about the frame rate. All about the frame rate. We've got to have that edge. All right. Care about timetables. All right, there's 6 of something in here. Oh, speaking of Outer Worlds. We're gonna be continuing that next, probably tomorrow. Should be tomorrow. It's funny, we had started to play that. Oh, geez, at the end of last year, and then I guess it just turned out to be one of those things where, you know, you did a Mix It Up Monday, and then another game came out, and then one thing led to another, and we're no longer playing that game. You know, it's like, you know, what triggered it was, you know, Trombones started playing it, Purple Bacon started playing it, streaming it too, and I'm like, damn, I mean, it's such a good game. How could I let it get, oh, I don't know, ignored? So yeah, we're gonna pick back up with that starting tomorrow. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. See, I'm actually playing it twice. I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, so I get to play it for Xbox One and on PC. But because they made Outer Worlds before Microsoft bought Obsidian, it doesn't have the Play Anywhere, which is essentially cross-saving. So it's different progress on both versions. So I'm going through the one on Xbox is the one that I was streaming. The one on PC is a different, trying different skills, trying different approaches. You know, whereas my character on Xbox is a female, my character on PC is a male. So, just to see what the differences are. Plus a second set of achievements too, which is always a good thing for me. All right, so I guess that's the tower. You talking about the blue stuff? The blue stuff is what they call exotic energy. Now, with the way I understand it, the research that Ada was doing, it kind of opened up a rift to other times, other dimensions. And when you hear me talking about the, you know, those Blue Man Group guys that are chasing us, that's, you know, where they're coming from. Is that stuff is coming from their dimension, I guess, to here. And that's why you saw me kind of get, you know, uh-oh, there's some more blue stuff when we first ran into that a little while ago, because that means that there's going to be some of those guys around. So stripper.
That must be the Tesla Tower.
Yeah. Okay, so this has to be a fairly large area with that many documents or pictures or whatever it is for you to find. I'm not scrounging for all of those. I mean, if I was playing this offline on my own time, I probably would take the time to look for all of them. There are achievements associated with that stuff. But yeah, I mean, the darkness and all that's all part of the atmosphere, right? It's a horror game, even though it's essentially a walking simulator. There's no combat. The music is really good too. Yeah, the extent of the combat is you running. You know, whenever one of those situations come up, you saw that earlier. You can't fight those blue things. You got to run away from them. Oh, more blueprints. Tesla generator project. The blueprints detailing improvements to the old Tesla generator. Alright. Yes, exactly. Yep, got it. Story, atmosphere, lore, that kind of stuff. And that's what all the, the collectible things that you see there, that all adds to the lore, just like most games would have it. And I mentioned this the other day too, is, in a lot of games that have collectibles, a good bit of the time, the collectibles have like nothing to do with the game or the story or what you're doing. But these do, and they're, the even more interesting thing to me is the collectibles, in addition to that, they're themed towards the area that you're in. Like, for example, when we were going through the area where all the apartments were, the collectibles in that area were pictures of people. Individual people, their families, stuff like that. So yeah, exactly. I like to look for that stuff too. And I was, like I was saying a minute ago, even though, I'm playing this is the this is on PC, this is the Epic Store version, and they don't have achievements in the Epic Store, at least not yet. So, there's nothing for me to gain, quote unquote, by trying to get all of those, but I still like to try and find most of them if I can, because it does add to the background and it does add to the lore. It adds more to the experience.
Who goes there? Is it you, Nicola? Whoever you are, just go away. Very busy.
Aubrey! Sounds like you need some help with the equations up there.
Rose? You're still alive? Hey, you're proving to be much harder to kill than your sister.
You're still not even a tenth of the scientist Ada was.
Oh, don't you worry, Rosie. I don't need to be her equal to reclaim the spot she stole from me.
See, that's what I was talking about before.
All I need is
She
a bit
stole
more time and a little less interruption from the relatives of dead people.
The dead people. Okay, now where do we go? don't see anything in here. Meep, meep. Surely there has to be something in here. Oh, maybe we just walk in here. There we go. No treasure hunting. There are puzzles. Yeah, that should open that door. They generally weren't too tough. There was one puzzle where we found Ada's apartment. We were looking for a notebook with her research in it, which is the notebook that Rose was just talking about. She needed to get back, and the notebook was hidden in a secret room that you could only access by solving a puzzle to lift a little door so that you could crawl through the vents on the floor. And I was having a hard time figuring that one out. Excuse me, but fortunately for me, I guess, Bones happened to be here at that time, and we were able to figure it out eventually. So, Tesla Tower project number 1: a blueprint detailing the functionality of the Tesla Tower aboard. Missed one. No, there's no. It's really it's on rails. There's really no going off the beaten path to find stuff like that. If that's kind of what you're referring to. All right, so we get to crawl through there. Looks like.
We got a host.
Thank you,
Welcome,
AP.
everyone.
Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, these are the same kind of vents that we had to crawl through after the puzzle that I was just talking about. Ah, it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. The hose. There that we can interact with. Of course, every time I crawl out of one of these, I expect to get jumped. Ew. Warden Cliff, for greater good. Yeah, see, there's Mr. Tesla right here. Tesla Tower elevator. Oh boy. Or running, maybe. Uh-oh.
I said stop!
I try to be creative with that kind of stuff, right? Stuff that people will want to do. You know, I was actually thinking about this before. You know, I put a couple of those higher point ones on there. But I think they've been, part of me thinks that they've been Bear! Thank you for the bits, misbehave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No one has found the other custom bit notification. Still. But what I was going to say was another blueprint. Tesla Tower project. A blueprint detailing the expansion of the Tesla Tower on board the Helios. Yeah, it's and that's what I was going to say in regards to the ones that are like the high dollar ones. I think people are trying to save up to have me do those things, so nobody's spending their points on anything right now. It's like, wait a minute, did I mess up? The whole point of that stuff is to get people to interact. And everybody's saving the big ones. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Here, but no further.
And if, you know, and in regards to that, if you guys have any ideas for other stuff that I could do, you know, I'm all ears. You know, this stuff is for you guys, so we can have fun doing weird and strange stuff, either to me or to the stream. Tesla Tower project blueprint detailing the internal functionality of the Tesla Tower for Helios.
Enough games.
And actually, I don't remember if anybody was there with me the other day when we went into Whoopie Doo's stream. He had that Wheel of Fortune thing. Spin the wheel, and I was thinking about maybe doing something like that, but I got to come up with something to put on the wheel. That's actually a Streamlabs thing. It's actually fairly easy to set up. You just got to come up with a reasonable number of things. Expansion of the rail station. Or last blueprint, at least in this chapter. I think this is like only the second chapter of the game where we've actually found them all. Blueprint detailing the expansion of the rail station. 100%.
Look, Rose, I admire your determination, I really do. But right now, I need to concentrate on saving the day.
Aubrey, he knows what you've done. Tesla knows.
Nice try. I'm closing the rift and saved the Helios. Nicola will only know what I tell him.
You can't lie yourself out of this one. He's on the way, Aubrey. He knows.
Please, is this all you've got left, Rosie? Pathetic. I'll get rid of you the same way I got rid of Benny if I have to.
Why doesn't Tesla speak up?
Oh, sir. So glad you are here. I think there must be something wrong with... Nicola? Sir?
If you would be so kind as to take the elevator up to the tower, I will require your assistance shortly.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's green. Okay, that's green. Okay. I guess we solved the puzzle. Maybe? Yeah, that's you know, like weapon choice and not using fast travel and you know, those kinds of things. Flipping the screen vertically or horizontally. Uh-oh. I think yeah, this is probably it right here. The Fall of Icarus. Yeah, Misbehave actually redeemed that one night. We were doing Horizon Zero Dawn. We were in a boss fight too. Not an in-game boss fight, but like a mini boss. A Frost Claw.
Aubrey, we have unfinished business.
I am here to wreck your shit. No, it's not. No. Okay. Yeah, let me take a pause here for that. For the ones where I flip the screen either this way or this way, that does not affect me. Excuse me. There's no way I can do that. So I flip it from your perspective. So I still get to see the game normally. It's upside down for you, not me. Let me show you. All right, let's see. We'll come here and we'll do a transform and then we do a flip vertical. So yeah, you can flip it that way. Everything else is the same. And we do it again to get it back the right way. And then the horizontal, you know, that one is, if you look at the details of the flipping the horizontal versus flipping the vertical, the amount of time that I have it in that perspective is much shorter for upside down, as you might imagine, because, you know, and then there's the horizontal. So oh God, yeah. Oh, if that could even be done, you'd have to have, well, I was going to say you'd have to have one of those rotating monitors, but one of those rotating monitors will automatically adjust the what you call it, the perspective. Once you got it upside down, you know, and there's also things where, you know, I can do stuff like, you know, I can turn the game to black and white like I just did. I can do that. And then I have another one where I can do everything. So if I come here and do color correction, that turns everything black and white, everything on your screen. So And that's why those don't cost quite as much as some of the other ones. Yep, exactly. I'll flip the game upside down, and I can imagine people turning their monitors, the viewers flipping their monitors so that it's not upside down for them anymore. But yeah, it's just that kind of stuff, right? It's just have a little fun with it. Do something a little different. All right, what do we got here? Oh wow. Fix the paradox. Squeeze through there. Oh wow, so we've only been going for a little over an hour, so.
Revenge must wait. I need you to fix the starboard power circuits. To your left. Hurry!
Yes, sir. Going, sir. Tomb Raider squeeze! Well, thank you, AP. I appreciate that.
What do I do?
You need to reset the magnetic oscillation. Never mind. Just make all lights go red before pulling the auxiliary power switch.
Alright, do that, I would imagine. Okay, so we gotta get them all red. Surely it's not that easy.
All lights red. Now where is that power switch?
That wasn't much of a puzzle.
Rose, I need you down here now. Stairs on the right side. Go!
Oh, Ludwig, he's supposed to be dead. Oh well, someone's for Aubrey.
Time to break the circle. Small talk bores me. Get on with it.
No, don't throw it away. Pick it up.
Hold the switch, Rose! Hold the switch now!
Hollow hand. Crispy critters. Uh-oh.
You have to go now. The rear elevator, Rose. Calm down.
Where are the notebooks? I'm not leaving without them.
On the table.
Table. I don't know if I'm under any kind of time strength or not. There it is. Better initials on it. Both of them.
Go, Rose. You've got to go.
What about you?
I'll be fine. You go.
You go, girl. Yep. So is he gonna sacrifice himself to save everything? I guess we're gonna probably have one more running sequence.
Rose, are you okay? Get up, Rose. You have to run. The tower is about to fall. You need to move.
What about you? Are you still up there?
Don't worry about me. Just go, Rose. Go. Just keep running forward.
He said forward. Damn it. He lied to me. Yeah, see? You can't make any mistakes. Where the hell was I supposed to go? Oh, what's for dinner? Beef? Beef. Of course, and the problem with this kind of thing is you gotta repeat the whole damn sequence. Are you kidding me? You know what I did? All I did was I jumped because it looked like there was a gap. Oh my god. Great. I'm wondering if I was supposed to hit that left there, but maybe not. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh.
Miss Archer, did you make it?
What? How are you still alive? The tower fell.
Explanations are due another time. Too many variables. The research you carry, it can change everything. You're at the entrance to my private quarters. There's an emergency escape pod waiting ahead. Spin the globe to access the hidden elevator. It will take you down to my evacuation sub. Go!
Find and spin the globe. Okay.
Spin globe? Take hidden elevator. I bet it's never that easy. See? Told you so. Never that easy.
Wow, and there's even collectibles in here. Holy crap. Time travel. Tesla's personal note. Alright, so apparently there's no sense of urgency. Ada. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that may be the order that those things arc in. Whoopsie. Yeah, see, I don't know that it give me credit. I think so. Alright, so that one. And okay, so what the hell did that do? Ah! Really? What other switch behind me? Maybe one of those? Maybe not. I don't know if I have to go back over here and get this one or not. No. That one, right? You talking about the one I just hit that reset itself? There's a diagram on the chalkboard. That's what the numbers are for. So that one was number 1. We had that shadowy figure. That was at the chalkboard. Give us the order. Yep. Okay. So the one that we hit was number 1. And now I realize that those 2 concentric circles there are half circles are the stairs. Duh. Okay. So now we get the 2 on this side. One in the back first. Oh yeah, definitely action. Ah! Damn it. It's just, for it to be story progress related, they just, oh man, there's just no... at least they gave me credit for doing those, apparently. There's just no room for error. Now, that one was my fault. Now we'll just take a quick look around. Make sure we didn't miss any of those notes. I think we got all the ones that were down here anyway. Oh, speaking of these mail tubes, there is an achievement for finding all of these. You're almost me now. So guiding the younger us will be your future task. Listen to Nicola. It's going to work. Yes, we can fix this. Now everything's going to shit. Fire on this side, so we'll just... Please let me get over that. Please. No. This thing? I have no idea what that is. That almost looks like some kind of viewport. Welcome back, Chrissy. How was dinner? And the most importantly, what was for dinner? Alright, well, so much for going that way. It almost looks like some kind of... and obviously some kind of instrument. But, I mean, who knows? The great thing about video games and science fiction, right? You can make up anything. Alright, looking for the globe.
So, where is that globe?
There it is. That's it. No, it's not a globe. Aha. Not yet.
Ah! Is this the one?
Thickens. Somebody going upstairs. And a motor. No, 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 what the hell is wrong? No, that must be the only one. Unless you can go up the ladder over there. I didn't see a prompt. Alright, this has got to be the one. One in here.
My dear sister, I left you suddenly and without warning. For that and so much to come, I apologize. You knew all of this would happen.
She already said she was from the future.
That's my ticket out of here. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sure we're not done yet.
How do I start this thing?
Hit the button. The time machine. I bet you. Maybe not. Damn you, you bloody apes.
Miss Archer! Miss Archer! Is the research safe?
How did... Never mind. Yes. It's right here. Why?
The
That's
research.
the earpiece
I
that she's been
understand it
using to
now.
talk to people.
They hold the keys to everything. We can bring her back. We can bring Ada back.
Helios is gone. That makes me wonder if they left it open for a sequel, perhaps. Yeah, the developers are in Italy. By the way. Not bad. Not bad. Took me, let's see, was it 3 nights? 3, then 4, then an hour and a half. So 8.5 hours? No, we were, that escape pod or whatever shot us out from the ship. We were sitting on the surface of the water. I'm scared to death that I won't make it out of here alive. And we'll do our usual thing. We'll let the credits play. Talk about, game or whatever. But, like I said a lot of this stuff before. A lot of it at the beginning of the stream, too, Visuals were great. The music was really good, too. Story was interesting. Although the whole part with Aubrey, at the beginning of the game, you guys weren't here the first couple of nights. Misbehave was, but if we were looking for Ada in the beginning part of the game, Aubrey came over the radio and started talking to us as though he was trapped and needed our help, and he kept asking us to come save him, come help him, but we were looking for Ada in the notebook, the second notebook, and it finally got to the point where Tesla put the ship on lockdown because of what was going on, and we escaped. He helped us get out of the lockdown. So, and on Saturday we finally get to where he was, and he turned out to be the bad guy. So, in essence, that's who Aubrey was. I guess he was another scientist that felt like he had his stuff stolen from him by Ada. He had Ada killed. So that's essentially it. Spoopy. And I paid, I think it's normally $30. Oh, hey, company pets. What was I going to say? Poof. It left again. Oh, I got it on sale. It was one of the sales at the end of the year last year. I got it for 15. Absolutely worth $15.
We've been playing
Absolutely.
with fire.
And
Now
probably
it's all
30
set
too.
ablaze.
Normal
Oh,
price.
what have we done? Is that what we get for playing too close to the sun?
Another interesting thing, I was going to mention it earlier. Saturday, as we were going through one of the areas, we ran into this room with a bunch of symbols taped to the wall in that room with English letters, like the translation of those symbols to decipher it, but it didn't have everything. But there was a piece of paper on one of the desks in the room that was nothing but those symbols. It allowed us to pick it up and look at it, so I took a picture of it with my phone and printed it out and looked at all of the symbols that we did have a corresponding letter to along the wall there, and took me about maybe 15 minutes or so to translate it, and it had absolutely nothing to do with the game. It said something to the effect of, "Oh God, you really did it. You figured it out. You are the best. Enjoy the rest of Close to the Sun." And that's all it said. Just something from the developers to the gamers. Just something to distract you from what was going on. All right, yeah, so there's nothing to continue. Yeah, see, if we do this, it'll show you. Oh, we did get some other ones. It'll show you the progress on the collectibles. We got the vast majority of all of them, so. But yeah, the theater area was really nice too. That area there, that was really pretty. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, what we're going to do is we're going to switch. We got about a little over an hour, so we're going to play some more Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. That's a Diablo-like action RPG isometric game that came out last week or a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to play that for the rest of the night. But before I switch it, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I need to go check the mail and stuff, go to the bathroom. So let me do that, and we'll switch the game, and then we'll play that for the rest of the night. So sit tight. I will be right back. All right, we're back. As I mentioned, we're going to be playing Wolfson Lords of Mayhem. We played this last night as our Mix It Up Monday game. And before yesterday, I had played it maybe about 3 hours, and including 3 hours yesterday, so about 6 hours ish. So it's, like I said, it's on Steam, $40. Oh, let me turn the volume back on. Very Diablo-like, isometric, looting, bows, arrows, shields and swords, magic, stuff like that. So we'll play this for the remaining hour-ish that we have for tonight. Let's see. And unfortunately for me, there is no controller support, so I have to play it with keyboard and mouse, which is fine. It's not overly complicated. I guess I should probably change the stream information. It's at least accurate. And I don't have the about information from last night saved either, so I'll have to take that out of the title so people don't try to use it. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so that be updated now. Actually, let me go into the bot. Just disable the about command. Okay, this is the place we're in right now is city, town, whatever, called Stormfall. Got your standard merchant up here, buying and selling stuff. This is the lady that you talk to upgrade your skills. This lady over here is the one that can take gems out of the socketed items that you have. This is essentially your waypoint portal here, so where you can go to any place that you visited. Like I said yesterday, I don't know if this is the entire map for the entire game or not, whether there's more areas. Don't know that yet. So as you can see, we've only been to these few areas so far. Alright, so we gotta go back to the palace. Oh, and we were talking last night about whether or not this stash was available to all of your characters, and apparently it's not. It is not shared. And actually, what I probably need to do before we go out, go through all the stuff that we found the last time we went out. Sure that we don't need any of it. Probably the white stuff, the gray background. Excuse me, won't be anything we'll need. Just won't need any of this stuff, so we'll sell it all to Mojave.
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs.
With the exception of the gold stuff down there, obviously.
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Okay. We can have room.
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Let's see, we got this at the end of the stream yesterday. Chest armor. Trying to put some Alright, so two level 2 gems and a level 3 all defensive. Resistance, block, fire resistance, physical resistance, sacred resistance. Material. I don't think that one's gonna work. Oh, it will work down there. Nice. Okay, 50. Let's see. Okay. All right, that should be good enough, at least for now. But I've always liked these kind of games. Love Diablo. Just one of those, you know, mentioned last night, generally all these games have a passable story, and that's good enough for me. I don't really play them for the story, I play them for the loot. This is another very pretty game, too.
My lord, I know of your deal with the Brotherhood of Dawn, but I'm sure by now you've heard that they have been crushed by Republican purifiers.
I have the report, yes. The hour is bleak, champion. So, what brings you to the palace?
I'm looking for someone fleeing with the remaining brothers. I ask of you for your scouts' help.
I have ways to locate their position and track them. But I don't really see why I should spare precious resources on your behalf at this darkest hour.
I'm your champion, buddy.
I need every man I can muster against the Spherir. And even more now that the cult of the Sleeper has revealed itself.
Nothing comes for free, my lord. So let's strike a deal. The Brotherhood was preparing an expedition into a necropolis below Stormfall. They believed it would lead them to the cult of the Sleeper's destination, key to understanding the phenomenon and stop it. I will finish their job in exchange for your assistance to locate my friend.
Such audacity. I would tell you and your bloated ego to jump off the city walls. But if anyone can indeed spot such behavior, it is you, champion. Very well. I accept. Reach the smuggler's path through the sewers on the way to the lower rings of the city. I pray that you find the answers we need before this crisis engulfs my city for good.
One thing that I've been meaning to look at is when you see the little cards pop up on the screen on the right-hand side above my head when somebody's talking. Everybody's picture is in color except for mine. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's some kind of bug. Oh, so was this now? Okay, so now we get to now we get to go down the stairs. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Let me do that. Know if there's like any open world kind of stuff, or whether or not it's just follow the story.
Everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, they come
Stay
for
in
us.
line if you
They
want
come for us
food.
all.
Just my luck. I'm telling you.
The smuggler's path must be over here.
Is done for. The
Disperse and go back through the lower rings at once!
Scum invading our good city makes me sick.
Shame!
That's not
Shame!
The
Shame!
smell of burnt flesh is quite the deterrent.
Yeah, good. Well, that smell filled the city, I say. Should make 'em remember what happens when you mess with the city watch.
Sphere overflowing. I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Good thing you're not me.
Diablo sewers as well.
The descent begins.
Delve deeper. Now, anything that's red you can destroy. Anything that's gold, interact with and usually has some type of loot in it.
That can't be done.
Orb. Found one of those before. Ooh, nice. Attack projectile rogue device. Target an area and launch an exploding device, dealing fire bombs in an area of effect. Only usable with daggers, bows, and pistols. Okay. So we can learn that. Just right-click it.
They'll never see it coming.
She can now use that skill in one of the slots down here at the bottom. You just have to assign it, and they can be upgraded and things as well, so. Really know which way we're supposed to go, so just pick a direction and go. Skulls are enemies that are generally just a little bit tougher than what you would normally run into. They're not that bad.
Is this show for my benefit?
Hey,
Because
Beldahar, what's up?
I'm benefiting.
That was cool. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Did I do something right? Ooh, gold pistol. To the games, to the Jengas. Oh, yeah. Is that wailing arrows, I think is what it is? Yeah, wailing arrows. Let loose a volley of arrows in a circular area. Damages enemies over time. Excuse me. And you notice she's got the, you know, that's called phantom blades. So those are very handy too. Let's see. What do we got for the map? I'm wondering if we should go back, pick this stuff up first. Back around and this side out because the left side looks like it's a little bigger. I could be completely wrong about that in the end. Wailing arrows. Yeah, since we already know, normally you would right click on that to learn that skill, but since we already know it, what it will do is it will give us these primordial affinity, and that's what these purple things are here, that 201, and I can use those to, it's not here, but that woman when we were in town, that woman off to the right that I talked about real quick, I can spend those at her station, if you will, to upgrade those skills. Where is my... Oh, that's not it. That one. I'm trying to see where my XP bar is. A little bit more than half, a little bit less than halfway. Next level. The green stairs are generally kind of like a mini boss, if you will. At least what I've seen so far. They've generally, yeah. Words are hard. Generally fairly short little dungeons. next section of this area is up there, the blue. The only way that you can reliably hit them is to use those. Wings of Ishmir. Only usable with melee weapons, so that's not something for my character. And this is something, if you play these kinds of games, you got to get used to doing this, and that's going back to town, selling all of your junk. Pistol in there too. Let's see, what was that? Melee, attack, and movement. Probably there. So we'll come down here and show this real quick. The Metra.
Welcome. Don't mind the mess.
So these here are all the skills that I know. And the current level of them. And you spend the number of interact or whatever it is that they call them to level it up to the next level. So this one would be 6. These will all be 6. That one's 1. So the higher the level it is, the more expensive it is to upgrade.
I can't sit around all day.
Oh, you'll
I have
be fine.
archives to tend to.
You'll be fine. So I liked... We don't have... Orb. That's the one.
If you want to gawp at ancient relics, this is not the place.
Okay, so we still have 123. Oof. Interesting that that's only...
See the engraving on this one? It's intact, even after so many years.
We'll summon this one too.
See the engraving on this one? It's intact, even after so many years.
I see it. Alright, so we pretty much used all of those. You level me up. You level yourself up.
Bye.
Bye. You level yourself up when you get a level, and you'll get 10 points to spend on any of these 4 attributes. Spend them however you want. Now your gear has modifiers to each one of those 4 as well. So and like I said, you can distribute those however you want to distribute them. And as you can see here, there's a respec as well. So yeah, the next when we reach level 15, we'll get 10 more points to put there. And as far as the skill tree goes, this is your skill tree. There are only 90. The skill level cap is 90, so you will not be able to get everything in here. But there are essentially 3 you don't pick a character class at the beginning of the game. What you do is you essentially, through the skills that you spend your skill points on and the weapons that you use, and what you pick in here determines generally what your character class is. As you can see, I'm focusing on the green stuff. I've got a couple in other places, but you know, and every time you level up, you can pick one node in the skill tree here, and each node costs 1 point. You can see some of them are much more substantial. Yes, and I haven't even gotten to the good part yet. And you notice, you know, you've got the green section, which is generally your rogue archer. Purple is like your magic, and red would be like your melee concentrations, right? Well, and you'll notice you can only put a point where you've already got an adjacent node taken. And you notice that there are circles as well, and in order to get to the next circle, you just need to get to the outer, right, the outer node here in order to branch into it. But the interesting thing about this is you can rotate each of these circles to change what group you're going into from here. Like I said before, obviously I'm going, you know, a lot of my stuff here is green, and this is currently pointing to green, but that doesn't mean I have to stay green the entire time. You know, if I wanted to concentrate on magic, then I can rotate it, you know, to put some points into magic over here or over here. There are two. In the inner circle, there's only one of each color. This circle, there are two of each color, and I think the outer one, there are four of each color. So you can change. Yep, you can, whatever you want to do. I mean, literally, if you wanted to do melee in magic, you wanted to do rogue in magic, you know, whatever combination you wanted to do. But the only problem is, for example, if I was to put points into magic here and I was to rotate it out to like melee, anything that I had in that purple section would be lost unless I had the point here to connect to it still, because it would essentially be disconnected at that point. So that's how it works. And you can rotate this one too. So however you wanted to build your character, and I haven't even looked to see what what some of the options are, but you know, the smaller ones, like 10% health, maximum health, you know, for melee, attack speed, life leech on bleeding target, you know, stuff like that. And here, like I said before, you get bigger. Yeah, you got to connect the dots. Yep. So anyway, so that's how all that works. And it's the first time I've ever seen anything like that in a game, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I guess we can go back. We took care of all of our business. No, we did not. Alright, let's take a look at... Really, it's only the shoulders. Shoulders and gloves. Well, I like the agility. I like the resistances on the other one. Right, there's probably another... Oh, and something else too. Let me sell all this stuff first and I'll show you.
Hello there, friend. Please, browse my wares.
And you notice here that it's got a timer. His inventory will change in 14 minutes and 50 seconds. So the next time we come back, he'll have a different
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Different inventory too. Ah, crap. I probably belt. $7 to 20. No, it's not. Okay. Go ahead, chance rage generation on hit. You'll buy that back.
I'll be here when you need me, friend.
I'll be here when I... Okay. Health regeneration and rage generation on hit. I'd rather have that. Okay. But yes, you can... it has kind of a... If you're familiar with Calvin and Hobbes, that was the first time that I ever saw the word transmogrification. It's where you can have one thing look like another thing. So she can take whatever armor that she has, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey has the same thing in it. If you have that, if you've played that game, she can make her armor look like any other piece of armor that she has previously found. So you can do that. We've been carrying that one. Plus, you can do dyes on them as well. You have to find the dyes, but once you find the dyes, you can come in here and you can change. You can change the colors of the pieces to however you want them. So no, it's just a visual thing only. Doesn't change the stats. Early cosmetic. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's go in here real quick. Like I say, these these are generally pretty short. Yeah, it's very cool in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like I mentioned before. There's a set of, if you're familiar with...
Not possible.
With Odyssey, you can play as Cassandra or Alexios. But there's a set of armor. I forget what it's called. But it essentially looks like Wonder Woman armor. So, whenever I would get a new piece of armor, a better piece of armor for Cassandra, I would always do the transmogrification on it so that she always looked like Wonder Woman. Oh, and by the way, another nice little feature. The clock that you see right here to the bottom right of the map, that is real time. That is my current time. So, even though I keep looking up at the wall, let's see what time it is. I don't have to. Okay, there should be something in here that's a little more beefy. of Ishmir, that's another one. That's another one of the melee. Damn it, I didn't want to learn it. Shit. I've done that twice now. I meant to get the essence or whatever it was from it. So that's essentially the end of it. I thought there was going to be a bigger enemy in there. Shits again. Actually, let me hit him. Yep, and I mentioned that at the beginning, right? It's it's isometric action RPG kind of thing. So yeah, see these little shit. I can't hit them. Can't generate rage. The special attacks unless I can hit them. There we go. Legolas. Whoa, what was that? $3,000 flakes. Wasting. Yeah, see, here comes a whole bunch of them, too. Shit. Them.
Nope, that won't fit.
Yep, we've been noped, guys. We've been noped. Oh, nice. And it can't be interrupted. In Diablo, it can be interrupted if you get hit. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. He's basically telling me, you have no room, you idiot. Stop picking everything up. Well, let's...
Greetings, my friend. How may I help you?
4 minutes and he'll get new inventory. 20, 20, 20. Everybody likes the raining arrows. Everybody likes it.
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Okay, melee weapons don't care about. Anything here? Got gold level stuff on them. Let's see what we have here on the other side. That. Blot out the sun. Toughness. Alright, we'll swap that one out. A little bit better. Okay, what do we have here? Spell damage? Nope, don't care. That's for the magician.
The quality on this one is unmatched.
Let's sit here. Let's sit here for 2.5 minutes. Let's see what happens when it gives me new stuff. Ooh. Ruby ring. Fire damage. Oof. Oof. Fire and ice. Wouldn't mind having a better bow. Not that there's anything wrong with the one I have. Yeah, they all say that, right? The finest wares in all the land.
A jeweler's work is never done. What are you looking for?
Yeah, you can buy the rubies. Sock it, unsock it.
Hope to see you again.
Let's go back over to the hobby. Oh, did he? Wait a minute. Didn't it just say like 2 minutes?
I'm a little teapot, bloody and cut. Here is my handle.
Here is my butt. It's now an official stream. Why did it do that? Is it because I walked away?
Tell your friends. Mojabe's stand in the Palace District.
Wow, now it's 14 minutes. 15.
Don't forget about me, adventurer. Yes?
It's gotta be a bug. It's gotta be a bug. Oh well. Let's see. Did I want to swap? Do I? Where did the bomb go? Ah, there you go. Drag it over. Alright, so that is in the number 4 slot. Alright, thank you, AP. Thank you for coming out. I do too, man. I love it when people are here and they're chatty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming out. Thanks for keeping me company too. Oh, hey, it's our friends. Fine. It's only 2 of them, and they don't do that much damage. Let's go back up this way. hit these guys for some reason. Why did that not work? That should have worked. Unless that's a... Is that a tier 2? Oh, wrong keyboard. Oh, no, I accidentally hit the T. Whoopsie. God, you know, you would think I would know what my own... I know the ice hug is level 2. That. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work. Oh, that's because AP was, for some reason I was thinking Chrissy was trying to use it. Never mind. It didn't work for you, AP, because that's a sub. That is a sub emote. My bad. Okay. Alright, let's move that mouse out of the way. Oh, Eclipse. What is that? Spell. Cast a cone of shadow force that knocks back enemies and destroys projectiles. Who is this guy?
I hold what your fate needs.
Whoa! Okay, you have my interest, ma'am. Although, I think my bow is better than the one that she's selling. Alright, let's look at the blue stats. Critical hit chance.
This had to happen so that his vision could become accurate.
Damage on attacks with
Nothing to write home about, though.
I mean, I've hardly bought anything at all. Excuse me. Ooh, what is... Ooh. Purple?
Not the most exciting of his visions.
Interesting. So, I guess... it would seem that purple is a higher quality than gold. Which is a little weird because that's out of the normal order that you see these things in. Because normally it's what? White, then green, then blue, then purple, then gold/orange.
Tick tock, tick tock. Hurry up, fate awaits.
If you want my money, you will wait. Oh, there you go. Red. Red is legendary. 10,000.
Not the most exciting of his visions.
I am so tempted to get this ring. Let's see, this bow, even though it's a rarer quality, toxic damage, 2 to 4, we would reduce that. But we get the other 3. 2 to 4 physical. Plus 18 attacks. Critical hit chance. She's got a legendary ring. We haven't had any legendary anything yet. I'm gonna spend more than half my money.
Courtesy of the Augur. Now be a good
Damn
Fate Walker
thing.
and do what he expects you to.
Okay, so I have a piece of legendary gear.
Stick to your fate.
I had to buy it, but I got it. Thank you. And that right there, folks, is why we pick everything up and why we sell everything. I think with the way that she was talking about hurrying up, it made me think that she's a random merchant. Especially with the quality of the items.
Glittering gold,
Yes.
trinkets and baubles.
Sovereign Shout. What is that? That is a regular spell. Oh no, this is the one. Warrior, okay. Let's put those down here. Alright, so that's the next area right here. 15 more minutes. Damage to me, so just hang around. Arctic Spear. Gotta be another. Man, it's too bad I'm not a magician. It sounds like a lot of that stuff's pretty cool too. How much money do I have now? 84. Alright, so it looks like we just need to go down. I'm guessing it's probably going to be about the size of the part up top. Clear out that area there and just come back up and go to the next section. Oh, she's still there. Boom, baby! Have some bombs. Okay. A bit bigger than I thought.
A chilling breeze coming from the depths.
Oh,
So
interesting.
magic.
Companion shrine. Hey, we have a bear! Roar! Ice. Ah. Cheeseburger. We shall call him Cheeseburger. Oh, nice. We got a waypoint too. Wheat. Are we? Wow. So we're supposed to get all the way over there. About 10 minutes. Okay. Interesting. I was expecting. Oh, we gotta go this way. Idiot. Look at your map. God, it's a pentagram. Spiders! This just looks great. Great.
The necropolis. No turning back now.
What the hell was that? Boom!
I'm
Level up.
unstoppable.
Get him, Cheeseburger. Pretty, like a xenomorph with wings. Wow, my stomach just really started growling something fierce.
This is the tail end of the unholy procession that went through here. The cult of the Sleeper has much to answer for.
Much to answer for. Alright, let's look at these points here. Alright, so we've got 10. Them all there. Alright, now, what we want to do here, do we want to... over there. Ooh, attacks and spells that launch projectiles now launch an additional projectile, but minus 50% each. %, damage when at least 6 meters away from enemies. Come what may! Hey, that sounds familiar. Projectiles that hit an enemy at close range pierce them and can deal damage to other enemies behind them. Okay. I definitely like Ranger. Assassin. The percentage of physical damage becomes toxic damage. Critical hits deal more damage. Non-critical hits deal less damage. All or nothing kind of thing. Phantom Strike. Dash attacks are now twice as likely to be critical hits. Okay. Let's go down this path here. Plus 10 to attack speed, plus 12 to all projectiles damage. So we're committed! At least for now. Could have probably put that point there too. Might have been a better choice actually. Ah, and okay. 50% attack speed. Let's do that instead. Alright, now what is this one here? Yeah, we should probably spend the next couple of points. Just completely fill out that first green section. Let's see, we won't go much farther. I don't want to go too far and lose. Lose any progress, because I'm sure that we go back to town. We'll lose the progress. No checkpoints or anything, so what is that? They don't care about me, they just want cheeseburgers. I want to see what that shrine is. We'll do that. See what that is and we'll call it a night there.
I don't have enough space.
Oh, we didn't get a nope. Come on. Alright, I guess we'll stop here then. Have to dump all of our stuff. Once again. Alright, first thing we need to do is get rid of those. Oh, so we have that duplicate. duplicate of that one as well. All three of those are dupes. Okay. Certainly.
Greetings, my friend. How may I help you? Your patronage is appreciated.
Definitely don't need that anymore since we spent all that money on the legendary one. Alright, those are all full. We probably don't even need to carry. All of those with me because we hardly
got everything you need? Excellent. Come back soon.
Oh, and those are full. This is when we were having problems swapping those out the other day. We put all the empty ones in here. Interesting. Just dump them there for now. Keep 2 of each. Alright, let's see.
Greetings, my friend. How may I help you?
Okay, now her.
Hmm?
Yeah, we have to trade them with her. Okay. Now I don't know what duplicating does. I mean, the obvious answer is
See the engraving on this one? It's intact even after so many years.
maybe allows you to have the same skill in multiple slots. I don't know what the reasoning behind that would be. Maybe I'll look that up tomorrow. Okay. Healing arrows is 12. 12. Ones that we use the most.
I can't sit around all day. I have archives to tend to.
Everybody's so impatient. Let's see, impatient. Use that one.
Guess I'll get back to my studies. Wake me up when you're ready.
So yeah, when we quit out of here, the town portal will be gone. Quit out when we come back in, it'll be gone. We didn't get that far in anyway, so. Alright, let's see. It's too bad there's no...
What are you looking for?
Okay, so now it's actually changed. No, it is changed. Some of them look like they're the same, but this guy down here is new.
Could I interest you in a belt? A ring? Oh well, keep looking then. Got everything you need?
Almost back up to
Excellent.
10,000. Okay, let's see. Return to main menu. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay. That is it for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming out. Really appreciate it. You know, you also notice that I have the viewer hours at the bottom of left-hand side of the screen now too. I have to do it manually because there's no way, because I get that from the bot. And if it's even possible, how to get that information out of the bot into there automatically, I have not figured out how to do it yet. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you for coming out. It's good to see you. Okay. Let's see. Let's shut that off. That. Can you guys hear? When I don't remember. Can you guys hear the game on this screen? Or do I have to mute it? I have to mute. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. Browser. Let's see who is on. Let's see, we have a chance to... Yes, absolutely, yes. As I mentioned earlier, for those that weren't here, we're going to be back to Outer Worlds tomorrow. It's somehow completely my fault, I guess. Outer Worlds got left off on the side of the road for some reason. So we're going to go back to Outer Worlds tomorrow, and we're going to finish it. We're going to finish the story, plus whatever side missions and stuff that we can find along the way. Ms. Parvati and everybody, that girl does not leave my side. She will always be one of my companions. Awesome character. Okay. So let's see. We have Tom and Alien King. Alien King is playing Mass Effect. And Tom is playing Dragon Age. I don't remember which of those two that I did last. I know Tom raided me a few days ago. Don't remember Alien King. We'll do Alien King tonight. I need to keep some kind of tote board or something on it. I try to keep that as even as I can. Not always the easiest thing to do. So yeah, as Misbehave has put in chat, I have a Discord. I also have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube so I can get the vanity URL rather than a bunch of numbers and letters and stuff. So I would really appreciate it if you're not already a subscriber on YouTube to please hit the subscribe button over there. You'll obviously get updates when I post videos and stuff, if you've got that set up. And tell your friends too, please. I mean, I'm at like 93 or 94, so I'm really getting really close. Okay, let's see. Now let's get the raid started for Alien King. And excuse me, as Misbehave also put in there, we've got some raid chat text that you can copy out. If you're not a sub, take the first. And if you are a sub, take the second. Everything after the colon. Copy that out and paste that into Alien King's chat when we get over there. I know he's been sick, so it looks like he's at least feeling good enough to stream. So anyway, let's do that tomorrow night. Outer Worlds. I will see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you later.